checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me, this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Dogs will kick it away to get this game going. Bringing it out, it's Durham. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Levitt. The sure hands, it's Brown. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got an opening here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. With the catch, it's Watkins.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is 4th and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Green. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's Berry. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
It's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. Pass midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Outstanding hustle to get the block, and then the scoop and the score going the other direction. That is great stuff from this defense.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. They chased him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to... Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Handing off on the draw play. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yard.
Touchdown, Georgia, as they put 6 more on the board.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air. It's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Pop over the middle. It's Green. And it works. The first down to the 35. And the Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This quarterback is so dangerous when he leaves the pocket because he keeps his eyes downfield. He sees the zone coverage, and the tight end does such a good job finding a soft spot, and they get an easy completion and move the chains.
Pulls it in. It's Brown.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for second and short.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. He goes out of bounds, close to the 25. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. He's got it for a touchdown. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Bringing it out, it's Phillips. Finally goes out of bounds, and what'll be the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
They call the counter run here. He's brought down out at the 46.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations.
He's got space. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown. Dogs. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Durham. But he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
When he first took that out of the end zone, I'm thinking to myself, what in the world is he doing? He's going to give up field position here. But he obviously saw the lane. Great decisive cut. And then once he's in the open field, there he turns on the Jets, and he's absolutely gone. What a return and a massive play. Special teams touchdown in this game.
And a catch made in the end zone for the two-point conversion.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these two-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Durham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. He's got a crease. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First and 10 now for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here comes the rush. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made. A lot of space now. He's in the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LSU. Breaks away to the end zone. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Didn't quite hold on. The Dogs will look to convert here on fourth down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. And the Bulldogs will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. And this one down about the 10. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Finally, a nice stop from this defense. And if I'm a leader on this team, I tell everyone, do not look at the scoreboard. Just keep plugging away. It's still the first half. You've got time. You just need to continue to stack quality plays like that one on the last play.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Caught near the sticks, it's Green. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here comes the pressure. And it'll be stopped after a gain of 3. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pressure's on. They'll try a pass here. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Looking to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Phillips. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They get the second half started with the running play.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They finally grab the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front, and when you're
looking downfield near the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's got some space. Look out. End zone ahead. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice 3rd down conversion. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be a return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To throw, it's Levitt. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let let them get after the quarterback and create havoc in the backfield.
Finds his man. It's Barry. Sees an opening. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the fourth. The Tigers go back on top.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Grab behind the line. It's Phillips. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on 4th down. They will take over, protecting this lead. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back in motion now. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Now the Bulldogs signaling for their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And it's a direct snap. First and goal. Late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. Chance to strategize for the 2nd down play. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, LSU. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for a late, deep throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it's incomplete. A neutral site matchup here today with fans from both sides filling the stadium. It's the LSU Tigers against the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rose on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous stage for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. The Tigers will kick it away, start us off. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. scanning the field. It's Manning. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50. Longhorns have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking to pass, it's Levitt. That's caught. It's Brown. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football. And
it's caught. He's breaking free. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Big throw caught on the left side. Looks like LSU has the first down.
I love what they're doing here, capitalizing on the good field position provided by the defense. Now they continue to make first downs. They're in the red zone. Got to put this ball in the end zone. Capitalize on this entire situation for your team with a touchdown.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Keeps it, QB draw. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to pass. It's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. Breaking. Now here he goes. Will not be brought down. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 25.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly.